Greeting Mountain New, y'all. This video is titled, well, y'all see what it's titled, Why I Quit McDonald's. I hate this place with all my might, but it was more my manager. This is my witness and person who started everything. He fucked everything up. He said it was a good place to work. He lied to me.
It was.
He lies.
It was. It was a decent little place to work until she got power. But she didn't have power. It was Gucci. It was lit. Easy. Fucking.
I don't believe you.
You say, bro, I need a job. I said, I got you.
You said it was a good place to go.
It was. It was chill. And before she got in power.
Mm-hmm. Let's start off from the beginning. I say this was like in May. Right, May, right?
Roughly.
Yeah, I just got out of high school. Need a job right before I go to college. New job because my old one was laying people off. Got the job at McDonald's. Went through orientation. Here's the first red flag. No lunch.
The lady, and I quote, said, McDonald's don't care if you over 18, don't care if you get a lunch at night.
You do not get a lunch. I will for sure it was illegal, but McDonald's letting you know they're above the law. They do not care how many times we went out without lunch.
A lot.
I can't even count how many lunches I had.
I used to steal nuggets to survive. Nigga starving, boy.
Strike one. Strike two. My manager was a ghetto, ignorant, overbearing, didn't know what she was doing, incompetent fool.
She was trash. Very trash.
I can't stress this enough.
Fuck that bitch.
She was horrible. My first month, I used to come to work and get sent home.
Mm-hmm. And he have a car, so...
In like 2 hours of work. Yep. One time, I walked up to work and she sent me home.
Yep, because I was using this ride to work. So I think that day I was doing drill or something, right? Yeah, I had drill that day. And you walk to work. I'm like, bro, I'm in New Orleans. I can help you.
It's pouring down, raining. I walked to work. I put my work clothes in a book bag, in a plastic bag so they wouldn't get wet. Walked there. I got there on time. Right when she opened the door, she told me to go home. Hours up or something, huh?
Yeah.
Always say that when I know her loud tail can't hide her voice, I hear her in the drive-thru just sending me home because she feels like it. That's how she was. She played favoritism through how many of her friends she got on at the job?
All her friends are managers now.
Yeah.
This doesn't work there.
They got there, they were fighting. They were...
The fucking police showed up.
Arrested her.
Arrested her.
In front. Oh, that was the most peaceful weeks at work.
I probably still got the message she texted me. I mean, one day she was late as fuck to work. Said, hey, y'all at the store yet? I probably got some on my phone. Buried deep in my fucking phone. Or somewhere.
Oh my God. This was the worst 6 months of my life. We went through hell with these people. It wasn't until like my second month until I finally started getting real hours. Because now they got me working maintenance and grill.
Nope.
But I'm not getting paid for maintenance.
Nope. There's no extra work for no
So they just making me do maintenance. When the maintenance guy get paid how much?
I think it was like 15 at the point in time.
I was getting paid 8. And they expect me to somehow be able to switch from maintenance to grill dude between breakfast and lunch all the time. And still do maintenance at the same time. And yelled at me if something's not done before I clocked out. Somehow I'm supposed to be everything and one combined. But get mad when I complain that I haven't got my raise. That I should have got, what, in my first month being there?
Yep.
All 6 months I was paid $8.15 for doing maintenance and grill. And when I refused to do it, they tried to dogpile me to do it. At a certain point, I had enough. Ask him. I was like, my grandfather got sick. God rest his soul. He passed away. I went to go take care of my grandfather. I called in, like they tell you to. They call him to call me to say, get to work or you're fired. I say, tell him I quit. Then they want to call with an all apologetic letter and stuff, because at this point now, I basically run the ship.
I quit him up. I quit this one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I quit.
He already quit. So they have no other person. That I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. They had 3 people who ran the McDonald's and kept us from getting shut down. It was me, the other maintenance dude,
yep,
and our friend K. We're gonna call him K. If we weren't there, there were hell to pay that day.
Exactly.
And it was a problem. So their threats, at some point, they didn't realize that I emotionally checked out this job because I didn't like it anymore. I used to love going to work. Ask him, I was back there. I had the 90s music blowing. I'm on the grill. I'm having fun. But there's so much you can wear on a person's soul.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
And I'm like, to call me when I already called you and let you know that I'm taking care of my elderly grandfather. They say you be fired if you don't show up. Well, my last straw, so I started making moves. I took their abuse for another 2 to 3 months till I found a new job. And I put my 2 weeks of notice in.
I ain't put 2 weeks. I just fucking quit.
He just quit.
Shit. I said, hey, I quit. Take that fucking shirt off. I dipped. Hopped in my car and drove away.
But as soon as... Oh, they didn't believe it. They didn't believe I was quitting. They didn't thought I would be there. It was Thanksgiving Day because it was Black Friday. Mm-hmm. I handed in them shirts. Their faces were... You really gonna leave? Yes. And I'm gonna give you a laundry list why I'm leaving. You're not qualified to be a manager. You're not qualified to be anything here. You don't know how to use anything. You don't... Oh, it's horrible. It was horrible. They tried to give customers moldy bread once. I went back and grabbed them burgers and threw them in the trash. Why you do that? Because you won't get us fired.
They had us back there trying to pick out the good bread from the bad bread. That shit was fucking stupid.
I threw everything away. Because nobody gonna touch. When Mo touch other bread, you just assume it's bad. So I threw all them stuff. They made me go into the freezer without no clothes, basically. No jacket, no nothing, to clean it out. A good thing. Because they don't know how to wrap stuff up over there. It was horrible. It was so bad. The month after we left, he get a call from one of our old customers. And he said, man, I'll pay y'all to go back. Pulled out a stack of money. I'll do anything I need to do to get y'all back here.
It was that bad.
And I swear for Lord, I was like, I felt bad for him, but at the same time, I'm like, the place need to be shut down.
They do.
Because...
And I was making too much money to be fucking with that shit too. So.
At the time, when we left, we were surrounded by ignorance now. She hired all our friends. Nobody's going to report the manager now. They too hood, no snitching and all that. Nobody was professional. Nobody. I remember a checker came in, and we got something called double drop. It's when you double drop when you're in a busy cycle. I had 4 fish in the fish container. You're only supposed to have 2. Mm-hmm. But she told me to double drop everything because we're busy. Now the checkers come in and see their 4 fish. I don't know if she got selective memory or anything. She goes off on me for having 4 fish. I'm like, whenever we have 4 fish, and I'm like, I looked at him. I looked at everybody back. Nobody's saying nothing. It's like her memory was gone. I know you was in the front, but I looked at you, and you look back like he was looking back like, what's going on? I almost threw my grease on this woman. because I was heated to get blamed for something I was told to do. And then when the next lunch rush came and I didn't double drop nothing, oh, it was hell to pay then.
Hell to pay.
Because no, he didn't. He was on the prep table, no prep ready. No, I'm like, nope. When it's out, then I'm gonna refill it. Shit.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that shit.
Because I didn't like how I was treated. I'm able to catch an attitude fast. But I was mad I wasn't getting paid. I was mad I was being mistreated. And then you weren't hiding it.
Nope. You
weren't hiding it. Her little friend got mad because I was about to clock out. And it's like, you weren't doing nothing. I'm like, I asked her, what do you do? Real talk. What do you do? And I got put to the back by my manager saying, you can't fight girls. I'm like, why not? She want to step to me like a man. When she's not a manager. And try to criticize my work when she did nothing all day. And she's allowed to do nothing all day because you're the manager. She wasn't a cashier or nothing. What the hell was she?
I don't fucking know. I know you talk about. I don't know if the girl.
She was just getting paid to be there and have the nerve, the unadmittable gall, to criticize my work when I'm doing everything there. Oh, I'm so happy to quit. And every time we drive past, they're like, "Yo, y'all coming back?" They're like, "No, we ain't coming back.
No.
We making money now, real money."
Make grown man money.
And we finally found out she was fired. That's why I'm making the video.
She was funny as fuck.
She finally got fired because she failed 3 health inspections.
3 of them.
We saved her twice when we was there. Oh yeah, during one of our health inspections, the health inspector was walking in while she was getting arrested. I don't know who she sucked to keep her job.
No, it wasn't health inspector. It was fucking it was a fucking higher up person from like the corporate office and shit like that.
Who? I don't care.
Like,
I don't know who she sucked.
You don't understand. As the fucking cop pulled up, her car pulled up.
Not
The cop put her behind her.
But 3 different cop cars pulled up.
The man's hand was on the door like this, about to walk into the store, just looking at all this shit go down.
And I'm like, we're all getting fired. How we can avoid this? I'm like, he walked in, did that with a pen. I'm like, I said the thing that saved us was me and him who were beloved by the customers. Customers came in, see me, I'm going, fly like, hell yeah, he back there getting it, yeah, y'all food ready. We had this place on point, but they made it so unbearable. And you couldn't, I think I just got my car, I couldn't pay no bill. My check always messed up for some reason. Somehow, my extra hours never make it on the right check. I don't know how that happens. Who knows how that happens, right, Brandon? Every check, be like, I shouldn't have to. If any of y'all about to start a business, never mess up on your employee's check. You make them want to quit fast.
Because look, only reason because he was getting paid. I think I was getting paid like 9 something. But still, my shit was getting fucked too. Only reason I was able to pay my bills because I'm in the guard. So I got my guard check was coming to save my ass. Plus the McDonald's check kind of even shit out. So I was good.
My grandmother saved me. If I wasn't living with my grandma, I would have been screwed. And they made it easy to screw me over. There's several times I walked there and they sent me home.
Oh yeah.
Our hours up. No, they're not. You just want to give hours to your friends. And this my thing. She would never qualify to do anything at the place. The only reason she got the promotion was because, what, Brandon? She was there long.
She was there longer than everybody else.
And I should point that out. Just because you're there long doesn't make you qualified to be a manager.
Yep, very much so.
That was solidified it for me. I remember one day. It was a day none of our cashiers came in again. That's another day, but still, She threw me on the cash register. Never worked it a day I've been there. And then start berating me for not knowing how to work the cash register. I'm like, what you want me to do? You just throw me up here and I've never worked this thing ever. And you just leave. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Dude's asking for orders. I'm like, what? I touched the burger. They got buku burger. I'm like, they asking for complicated stuff that I don't know. I don't know how to remove the pickles and the cheese and all that from all it.
Yeah.
So I'm up there. Dude confused. I'm confused. Then she's gonna come in here. How you don't know how to do it? I'm like, you never trained me on it.
I don't know how to do this shit.
Now you go home and y'all acting up. I'm like, I'm acting up. Because I'm mad. You threw me up here in an unfamiliar environment and expect me to know how to do something.
So
And this was the funny thing. She sent me home. He calls me. He said, bro, we need you to work the grill. She just sent me home. I know she asked me for you to come back. Never had the heart to admit that she's wrong. Always use my cousin or Kay or our brother to call me to make me come back. I'm like, no. As soon as I got my car, that play became a distant memory.
Oh, yeah.
That day is over. Anything else you want to add in?
Okay. So I don't know the age demographic. Cause I ain't been in one of these videos like 50 million years.
Oh, the age your demographic is older.
Okay, well look, if
We got 18
I understand with COVID and everything, you know, like people's money is funny. If y'all got working fast food, do what you gotta do, but trust me.
Avoid McDonald's.
Avoid McDonald's. And
I don't know where some of y'all might say, well, my McDonald's experience that look, they got a whole subsection on YouTube right now of people saying why they quit McDonald's.
yes.
They got that for a reason.
So look, if you looking for like a little, you know, fast food job, make a little money, Jim's always hiring. Smoothie King is always a good place to work. When Dixie, Walmart, grocery stores, places like that will hire you, and they pay pretty good.
And they'll treat you right.
Yeah,
See, our demographic is nice.
Okay. Because I promise you this. For me to work at McDonald's again, and God forbid, I would have to be in a really, really, really desperate financial spot.
I really
And I'd
have.
probably go back to selling drugs for some shit like that.
I really have to hate my current boss. Like legit hate him. She don't even work there anymore. What it's called, the new boss is there, and he wanted me to ask for us to come back. I'm like, bro, the way we were treated makes me unsafe for coming here. Real talk. I'm like, it was that bad.
Exactly. Matter of fact, look. Do this. If you're thinking about working somewhere, and tell us to your younger people or whatever, if it's for you, go there as a customer and just listen. Just listen to what people saying in the back.
Facts.
Listen how they act, and realize that'll be you if you work there, and decide if you want to deal with that or not. Easiest thing to describe.
What? Kay's the only one of us who's still there. And by God blessing, I don't know how. I don't know how. I couldn't. Oh, that was the best Thanksgiving ever. I walked out, I felt a weight literally lift off my shoulders. Because I threw them shirts off so easily. You're missing one shirt. Well, I don't care.
Should you charge for it?
I really didn't care. One, it was petty to ask for them back anyway, because we paid to get them.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't care. You could have them. Because I thought you would try to do that to try to keep my check. Have these shirts.
I brought them bitches back, all of them. I dug every shirt up I had. I still got the apron somewhat. That's not a lie. It's in my old car.
Matter of fact, wait a minute.
The apron was the only thing I wanted to keep. It was kind of clean.
I think I found it the other day.
It was kind of clean. It was kind of slick looking.
Getting my good clean clothes. There. Nope. Cause I remember I saw it I was like, ooh, I had flashbacks. I jumped on Call of Duty right after I saw it. It was in my clean clothes. I was like, I should burn you. Damn, it must be in that one over there.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Because I saw that shirt, I was like,
if y'all had been in McDonald's, y'all would have seen them. It's the black aprons, but the ones we have were like red.
at least he got an apron. I was on the grill with nothing. They let you know, you get burnt, you get burnt. They don't care. Oh, that's just some grease burns. Y'all gonna go to any of the go ask for the cook or the grill dude in the back. You gonna see all up here
knuckles, arms,
burnt,
everything
burnt.
That grease burn you. They burn you bad.
They don't care. Say you're gonna get burnt, so just accept it. Just accept it. I'm like, bro. McDonald's ain't worth it. Even for a bare minimum job, it ain't worth it. Even if they got paid a living wage, I couldn't say it's worth it. I would rather be working as a garbage man. At least they get a little bit of respect. That was the second thing. They were horrible for two reasons. One, horrible customers. Two, horrible management. Customers I could make a whole different video about. But this one is all about management. Management was horrible. I don't know if any of them still work there or not. I hope not. But I swear for Lord, I would never go back to McDonald's. You got anything to wrap this up with?
Aaron ain't doing nothing wrong, and fuck Gabby.
Well, Tackle Titan. It's a good way to end it. I'll see y'all.